GGRC.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of GGRC. I'm RC, and today we're going to be checking out Unravel 2. Look, Yarny's back. Yarny's back, Jack. So yeah, this was pretty interesting. At the Microsoft press conference over the weekend during E3, they revealed, hey, Unravel 2 is coming, and it's been rumored for a while, but they actually officially revealed it and said, like, also, it's available, like, right this second. And it was funny because when I was watching the press conference, I was able to go on Origin on PC, and there it was ready to download. So I grabbed a copy of it because I absolutely love the first game, and I figured, hey, you know what? This would be a good time to kind of check out the game and do a video for it here, because I didn't get to do one for the first game. I don't know if I was a little late on it or forgot, whatever the issue was, but I was like, I'm going to do one for the second one because I absolutely love this game. And the second one is no slouch either. I do have a couple little quibbles with it, but there's other things about it that I think are really, really good. But we'll get into that in a second. So I'm about halfway through the game at this point. It pretty much tells you right off the bat that there's 7 levels. I've finished 3 of them. So what we're going to do in this level here, this playthrough here, is we're actually going to play through the 4th level here. There's a lot of great attention to detail here. You can see if Yarny goes over this little magnifying glass here, his head gets a little bit bigger. But I don't want to spook you guys out. You know, I'm playing as Yarny here, but if I hit the Y button, there's 2 Yarnys. If I go back to him and hold the Y button, they sort of become one, which is a little, it's a little creepy. But they are yarn, so there you have it. But basically what happens here is these guys work together to, you know, basically get through the level together. So for example, just bear in mind with me here, if I have the red guy here, I can actually switch back to the green guy, switch back to the red guy whenever I feel like it. And if there was an area that I couldn't quite reach without the other guy's help, I could actually climb his yarn and he'll help pull me up, which is really, really cool. Alright, so, in knowing that, you'll notice that I have red and green Yarny. You normally start with a red and blue, but you actually can change the colors of all of them, and you can change the heads and stuff like that, too. So far, I've only got 2 heads, so you see the green guy has the option of having... Well, actually, it looks like I got 3, because I did save a Yarny, but we'll get to that in a moment. You could have, like, the 2-sided, the 3-sided, or kind of the devil-sided. Let's switch to the 2, switch them up a little bit. You also have a few different eyes to pick from, too. Not that that changes a whole lot about them. You also have different body types that you could pick from, which I think is really funny because they're just yarn people, but hey, whatever. And of course you could pick the color, so let's see if the color that I saved is actually in here now for selection. There it is, pink. I saved a pink Yarny earlier. And let's change up... Let's see, can we actually... There we go, switch. There we go. I wanted to change the red guy too, just to do it. Change his eyes. We'll keep the same body type so it's different. And let's do yellow for this Yarny here. Why not? Ooh, yellow and pink. Oh my god, that is a sight. Them being combined there. All right, so we left off on another level. If you go on the 4th level, if you go up to any of the levels here, these are your levels here, the portals. They will show you what's available because every level actually has medals that you can collect, which is kind of a change. Actually, to be quite honest, I don't remember if that's in the first game. It's been a while since I played, but you can see at the bottom where it says Chapter 2 Hideaway, there are different medals you can get. There's one for collecting all of the collectibles, there's one for finishing it, there's one for finishing it in a certain amount of time. So there is a little bit of replay value here, too. So let's shoot this one up. So we're in a lighthouse, and the only way to move about this lighthouse is to actually use this control setting here. So we pushed it to go up, and the second level is where our next set of levels are going to be. So if we go over here, this is the level we just finished. Actually, this Chapter 3, Little Frogs, you can see I finished it in the time allotted to get that medal there. And if you hit info, you can actually see what the medals are for here. So level completed, collectibles found. Looks like I found 4 out of the 6. Uninterrupted playthrough without dying. So I haven't finished it without dying, so that's your other challenge as well. And this is the level over here that I have not done yet. Now, one of my pet peeves with this game so far is that the story doesn't feel as cohesive as the first one did. The first one, Yarny's backstory was basically like he was created by an old woman, and in the old woman's house were all these pictures and everything, and Yarny was going through the memories of her family and everything, and that's what really brought it all together. In this one, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of cohesion for that. At the very beginning, you might have seen this in the E3 trailer, but Yarny is thrown off of a boat, And he shows up on shore, and there's a second Yarny, and they work together to get through these perilous areas. And he finds himself at this lighthouse, which cool story. But like, what happened? Why is he away from the grandmother's house? Like, what? I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. But you are still collecting photos, and you could see up in the top left corner up there. Actually, if I go over here, it turns off the blur. But you could see the pink bird with the yellow bird up there. That represents the level we just played through. We just played through the level that was in the E3 press conference where they run from the grouse, the big bird that's chasing them. So, all right, without further ado, let's jump into a level so you guys can see how beautiful this game actually is, because that's one of the things I love about this game. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this place. Now, I haven't played through this level, so this is going to be some real-time figuring out for you guys to watch here. So you're following this little firefly through the whole thing. And sometimes the firefly actually gets caught. You got to save the firefly. There's been a few different variations on things that you're doing throughout the levels, which I think is great. But look how beautiful this level is. I can't get over this. And this was the same way it was with the first game, too. Just like how gorgeous the background looks with the foreground. There's still a lot of interaction between you and things that happen in the background. And here's one of the memories that pops up as you play. So again, this seems like one of the things where... There we go. So he just took out the firefly, so we have to save the firefly. These memories and stuff are cool, but what is weird is that, again, there's really no cohesion with the rest of the story. Like, they keep showing drunk people for whatever reason. I don't know if that just is because that is the theme here, like kids dealing with, like, crappy parents and that kind of thing. But it seems like in every one so far, kids have had to be dealing with a lot of BS, you know what I mean? Alright, so what we got to do here is we got to split up, and I'm thinking what we got to do is we actually had to get the strings across like that. And I think we have to switch. Well, that brings that pink Yarny up there, but that doesn't quite bring it down. We could push this. Oh, I see. Okay, if we push this, that brings it up. So there is a little bit of physics stuff going on here. So what I think we want to do here is we want to split up, have the pink Yarny push this over. So what will happen is that if we switch, the pink Yarny will hold that in place. The yellow Yarny will be able to climb this up. And we don't quite want to go to the left. I think we want to go to the right. Because this is tag team here. We got to get one Yarny to that side and one to the other side. So, at this point, we have to use the pink Yarny. But the thing here is I don't know that the pink Yarny can actually make it over there. I think I know what I got to do here. Alright, let's try this again. And that's what I like about this game, that the puzzle figuring out here sometimes can be a little daunting, but it's always worth it. Alright, so we push this over again. Right, so then we grab the yellow Yarny. Yellow Yarny's got to swing to the left first. Oh, and you do have a hint system too. If you can't figure something out, you can do the hint system. I prefer not to. I would rather, you know, somewhat be surprised by figuring things out on my own, so... Okay, we got the pink one selected. Let's switch back to the yellow one. Now we're going to swap places. And we're going to go up with the pink one here. And we're going to send the pink one over there. So now the yellow one can actually climb up here. There we go. Brought the firefly back. Firefly back. Firefly black. Say that 5 times fast. There we go. So yeah, lots of drunken people for some odd reason. I don't know why. I don't know what exactly is happening. But what I will say about this game so far, Unravel 2, is that the memories in it are quite a bit darker than they were in the first game. The first game, a lot of the memories, yeah, there were some sad memories, and it's a game that made me tear up. It was in my Game of the Year games when it came out a couple years ago. Let's see. Whoa. Alright, we gotta tie this. Oh, I thought you tied it. There we go, tie that. Tie this. Now we can walk up. Chances are, though, we're gonna have to push this brick, I bet. Usually whenever they give you an item like this, that means you're gonna have to use it later in the level. But yeah, the first game was in my Game of the Year, and as I've said this a few times on the site, but it is a game that has made me tear up a little bit when I played it, due to its context. So, you know, there were sad parts about it, but overall it was bittersweet. It was about, you know, family and taking care of each other and making sure you make memories while everybody's there, that kind of thing. This one I'm not so sure what the message is supposed to be, and maybe that'll become more clear as I get to the end. But what I can say is that I am still having a lot of fun with the puzzles and everything. The game itself, if you're not worried about story or what the message is or anything like that, still a great game. Alright, so what we want to do here is we want to have one Yarny sit there, I think. And have the other one... Whoops, didn't quite make that one, did we? Okay, up here. Can't quite make this jump, can I? Gotta get, like, right to the... There it is. Okay, so we'll switch back to the other guy. Or girl. I suppose Yarny could be a girl, right? Ooh, that did not work out. There it is. Alright, switch back again. Down. There it is. Alright, you gotta be careful with what buttons you're pushing and letting go and everything, because you might find yourself letting go and you don't mean to. You can see here, we're just like grappling back and forth trying to reach these trees. And we will switch back to yellow Yarny here. Okay, switch back again. Ooh, that would have hurt. Luckily, he's made of yarn. Okay, then we switch back, let go, climb, and let go. Back up here, and we can switch back to pink Yarny and climb right up. Jump aboard, piggyback, and then become one with my body. Ugh. Alright, I am actually going to switch my appearances back here because I'm having a hard time seeing these guys against all the... There must be a reason why they picked the blue and the red, because it stands out amongst everything else. I did pick green, because I'm much more of a green fan. Maybe we'll do... let's do green... No, we gotta have red for Yarny, right? Alright, we'll do green and red. Okay, we're just doing this one by one here. And here we're gonna do a slide, I think. Woo! Extreme Yarny! Oh, there was a collectible up there that I totally missed. Can I jump back up? No, I can't. So you saw that there were collectibles. Collectibles basically look like the little wisp that we're following. They're just little portals, little orbs that you collect. And, I don't know what they do. I don't know what reasoning you have for collecting them, but here's one right here, actually. There we go. Those might be the things that give you pictures, you know, in the lighthouse and whatnot, but I can't be completely sure on that. Alright, we're gonna switch here. Here we go. Switch back. Climb it up. Okay, through here. Gonna wall jump up this way. Oh, we're knocking all the bricks down. Yikes. We do have one to push up and use here. Now, so far, everything in the game has been pretty much woods. I remember in the first game, there was a lot more variation as to Oh, that's pretty clever. We knocked that up in so we can wall jump. That's fun. There's a lot more variation in the background. Like, there were, don't get me wrong, a lot of woods in the first game, too. But this is the 4th level of the game out of 7. And so far, everything has been, like, wooded, you know, tree area. In the first game, there was actually, like, a construction site. And there was, like, I think, if I remember correctly, there was, like, the real wintry, cold part that you had to get through and everything. There's a lot more, I feel like, variation than I've seen in this so far. But that's not to say that the puzzles and stuff like that in this game haven't been fun to play regardless. I just think a few more environments would have been really nice to have. But I guess it's tough because you are technically on an island, you know? So with being on an island... Oh, we could have just went through this area. With being on an island... Or maybe I have to go through that again. Yeah, it looks that way. Sometimes you do drop down and you got to redo a whole puzzle area because you weren't paying attention. But with being on an island, as we said a few times now, you know, everything is going to be a very wooded thing, right? So I guess it kind of makes sense. And it's not something that's really bothered me. As I've said, I just wish there was a little bit more variation like there was in the first game. And with 3 more levels to go, it's quite possible they may be saving that for last. There we go. Made it over. The part that's hard about not exploring down there, though, is you know sometimes you're going to have to completely redo a puzzle. Other times, here's another memory here. Other times there might actually be a collectible down there. Which is why it's tough to not go down there and explore. But I feel like in that instance, it might be more or less... might be more or less like a starting over point. Alright, we got this wheel. Okay, so we can push that through. And... it's going to push down again. Or no, that's what we want. Okay, let's do this one more time. Lots of physics-based stuff. Alright, we gotta figure out if there's a way... Let's try this out. I think I got it here. We need 1 Yarny to sit on the other side. Over here. And then we need 1 to push it. And he should hold it there so that way the green guy... Okay, hold it there. Thank you. Okay, switch back to red. Now red can climb up. And swing up here. Cool. Love the puzzle solving in these games. Always have. Always have. I know there's only 2 games, but all I can say is I love the puzzle solving in both of these games. Both a ton of fun. Alright, I fell down. Okay, so it looks like we do need to figure out... Okay, I know how to do this part. But it's one of those games where when you finish a puzzle, you just instantly feel smarter. Because you're like, yeah, I figured that out. They do have a hint system. Oh, nope, forgot to switch. The good thing about green still being up there, though, is that I can just swing back up. Climb back up and swing back over. There we go. Whoa! Didn't quite get that one, did we? Thought I'd be able to do it in one shot there. Get it? Yeah. Keep letting go a little too early. This time I got it, though. There it is. A little mountain climbing here. Look at the birds. Oh, this might be the level we saw in the trailer. We actually get to ride a bird. That would make my day. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit of a variation here in the look. Again, it's still sort of just pond, you know, outdoorsy type of stuff going on here. Oh, here we go. We gotta go through the log. That crushed me. There go my hopes of finishing this without dying. Trying to see, because I'm sure there's a collectible back there, and I'm sure that's why you gotta pull these things. You probably don't have to pull them otherwise. Ooh. Okay, I was wrong. You do have to pull them otherwise. Alright, here's what we gotta do. We gotta pull this. And then you gotta climb up. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't putting that together, but I wasn't. You guys are just gonna have to let me slide on that one. But there's no collectible up there. Okay, so you did have to pull that rock. Good to know. So the only thing I could think of with the story here, when I was talking about how he fell off of a boat and everything, is that maybe the guy at the lighthouse is actually related to the grandmother's family in some way, and she actually knitted him a Yarny to take with him on his travels, I guess? It's the only thing I could really think of. Alright, here we go. You are up. Let's get you climbing. Oh, I don't know how far we're going. It's okay. Oh, I see. We had to make it over that box, as small as it seemed. Or no, it was a boat. Thought it was a box. Jumping lily pads, guys. You can't get more outdoorsy than this. Climb those weeds. There we go, we got another memory in the background. Skipping rocks? Who doesn't like skipping rocks? Gotta do another one of these here. Whoa, fell right in the water. Oh, that's okay though. Yarny can swim. Oh man, that's, see, I thought that was certain death for me because of that fish. The other part about this game too that makes this a real chill experience is that it is forgiving as hell. It's one of those games where, like, if you make a mistake, you're pretty much going to start, you know, right where you were before. So if you get eaten, you fall, you die, whatever it is, you won't have long to go. There is a fish right here that we're going to jump on here. That's pretty fun, actually. But we pissed this fish off. I bet it's going to come back for us. Yep, here it comes, look. Ooh. Oh, thank you, fish. It knocked me up. That works for me. Okay, the music's kicking up. Oh, there's a collectible there. I wonder if there's an easy way to get that. Yep, you pull that up. Here we go. And Yarny swims very slow, though. Something to keep in mind. He's not the greatest swimmer. He is completely waterlogged, though, I'm sure, after a swim, so that might be part of it. Let's go, Firefly. Jumping lily pads never gets old. I do have fish coming after me now, though. See that? So that's the kind of attention to detail I just absolutely love in this game. Oh, the fish got me. Is that even though if you're playing a level that you feel like isn't varied, it doesn't have a lot of variance to it, it doesn't have a lot of, you know, difference from level to level or whatever, they take whatever is in the level and they do everything they can to make it very unique. Like the fish trying to eat me thing, I mean, that's so unique. You haven't seen that since what, like Mario 3? Oh, not quite there. Oh, he got me that time. Okay. So if you land there again, you're done. I was trying to get that collectible, but we may have to pass on that for this playthrough here. I've always really dug the music in these games, too. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Oh no, get up there. Get away from that fish. Oh, we knocked the fish out. You see that? That is really funny. Oh no, he's back. Okay. See, little jokes and the like, a little attention to detail all over the place, I think is in these games is just so great. Here we go, we made it over the pond, onto the dock, to the rowboat. On this terrible dock, which is really well made, by the way. I hail from Michigan in the USA here, and I can tell you that that is a very well done, crappy dock. Because we have a ton of them in northern Michigan. And up we go. Alright, we got this brick that it looks like we gotta use. Whoa! Fell apart. Alright, what do we gotta do here? Let's see. Tie. Tie. We gotta push this. I'm assuming on top of it, or do we not need it? Because you could use this as a trampoline too. Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. Okay, so we got the red guy here. Let's switch to the green guy. So the green guy's gotta be here. And we're gonna push the brick on top of this. Look at that. Figured it out first try. Going into the window. Oh, that's the first entry they let you go in without the second yarn person. Alright, so we gotta push that brick onto the floor there, because you can see the floor is kind of buckling. But the real question is how do we get up to that? It doesn't look like there's anything to push. You see the one Yarny like pointing like, hey, you gotta get up there. It's like, yeah, I know, dude. Can I use this as a trampoline? Oh no, when he's pulling the yarn you can't, but alright, well, let's try this, I guess. Switch to red. I don't know that I can get a good swing up over there from here. Yeah, not really. Oh, it's not bad. It's really testing his swinging abilities, though, I'll tell you that. Climb up just so. It's like, there's gotta be something for me to throw my yarn at over here. Oh, I'm such a moron. All it was just a jump behind the... So stupid. Oh, that's right. I gotta go back around, though, because the yarn is caught. Alright. Tie it up here. Oh, no collectible in here? It's unfortunate. Actually thought to go in there, then there's no collectible. Alright, tie it up. And tie... that up. Can I tie 3? Yeah, looks like I can. Okay. I actually gotta untie this one. Tie that up. There we go. Okay, we gotta get the brick on top of here. That's why there was no collectible inside the furnace here. Is because that's where the brick has gotta go. Get up there. Why won't you go? Oh, you know what? I'm probably out of string, aren't I? Green guy's gotta push it. That was why. Okay. Alright, switch back to red and untie this. go ahead and get that up over here. There we go. Keep on moving, green guy. Keep on moving. Let's untie these. Don't think we need them. Oh, you know what this is? This is another one of those, like, flinging situations. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Oop. Don't want to jump down. There we go. In we go. Or out we go. Yep, definitely out. To more wilderness. Oh, looks like we're going to be doing some flying, people. Climbed onto the sleeping goose or swan, whatever it is. How's this going to work out? Oh, he's awake. Here we go. I love that. I love this wildlife stuff. So fun. No! Well, we didn't quite get to fly, did we? We kind of fell off right there. So yeah, this is kind of nice. You could tell it's just kids, you know, they're showing off the memories of the kids just enjoying a day at the lake, which is pretty cool. And we don't get a lot of the sweet sentimental stuff when it comes to video games, you know? It's kind of refreshing in a way. There they go. They hold hands and go into the portal. And back to the lighthouse. So you'll pop through here. It'll pretty much reveal your next portal, where it is you're going to be heading to. Aha. So now it's undone the lock. We can go to the level 2 now. So we're going to have 2 more levels up on level 2, and then the final level is probably going to be up where the light actually shines. You will see that something opened up at the top there. Let's see if we can actually get over to it. Oh, we do have a small circle showing us that there. We might have to swing around. There we go. I don't know how much of a swing we can actually get off of this, though. Okay, well, I'm going to have to figure this out later, how to actually get up there, because usually there's ways to go about doing that. We're going to check out 2 more things here before we leave today. One is I want to see what the top area looks like here. Oh no, we went down. My mistake. The navigation is fun, but it is a little interesting in the way they did it. So you have to kind of go through this every time you want to change a level. So I'm assuming that area that opened there in the top right, though, is a challenges area, because that is what opens up for you to save other Yarnies. And the challenges have so far been pretty difficult. We can actually hit X to look at paintings, too. We haven't unlocked any of the paintings on this level yet. But here, you can see here's the next level. So chapter 5. Yep, so this new area. Whoa, man. This doesn't look very good. Knife in the door. Broken pots and pans and everything. Unravel 2 is telling a very sad story. Alright, we're gonna go down. If you try to go up, it just won't let you. You're kind of locked there until later. So, for example, down in this area, if we go over to this glass here... Oh no, it won't give us the option, will it? Is there another one over here? No, there isn't. You guys are getting a full tour of the place. Alright, I want to check this out. Oh, maybe you just have to be together to look at the paintings. So, you can see there, we finished the bird painting. This is a very interesting one. 2 little birds being watched by 3 big birds. So this has been, like I said, it's been a very depressing sort of story here, much more so than the first game. You can tell that the little birds are basically like the kids that are getting away, because that's sort of who we've been following through the whole thing. Is that in the beginning there were 2 kids in an orphanage, they were abused, they've run away, and it would appear as though the area we just ran through with all the fish and everything was just a day that they were taking in the woods to kind of hang out. So they are having a little bit of joyful times, but for the most part, it seems like I don't know how this is going to end for them or whatever, but like I said, not the most happy story. But again, not sure how that all comes into play with the lighthouse, so I really don't know. So in this first area here, it actually opened up this hideaway challenge area here. So you can see there's the pink one in the background I unlocked before. So each portal here is a different challenge. So this first one here, the challenge, is called Pipe Dream. It's only, set to 1 point of difficulty. But I found these to actually be very, very challenging. You're almost kind of breaking the game to try to get up to where the other Yarny is at. And let's see if I can even remember how I did this here. So you can see that these pipes, they go back and forth. And they block the way up to the Yarny no matter which way you try to go. So you may think, okay, I just need to get to the very top. But if you get to the very top, you can't get through because of the pipe, so it doesn't really matter. And this might actually work. I did it much more backwards than what I'm going to try this time. But I think that I can actually... Oh no, maybe I can't. Well, put the red guy there, put the green guy... I tried to put the green guy over here as close as I could to that. Nope, not quite gonna make that. But regardless, like, there's that little passage right in the middle up there where the pink one is, and you have to try to get through that, which can be a challenge, to say the least. I don't remember exactly how I got up there as of this moment. But regardless, you can, of course, exit and try other ones if that one's not working. Plus, I don't want to spoil everything for you guys, right? Oof. Get out of that one. You had this one, Challenge 2, Climbing Up the Walls. I tried a portion of that. What's this one? Challenge 3, Electric Slide. Let's try this one. This one I haven't tried at all. So we'll see if we can save a Yarny here before the video is up. Alright, so it looks like you need to ride this all the way down. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we gotta... Yeah, it just kind of dumps you off there, doesn't it? Alright, you gotta wait for it to hit. Jump. Oh, okay. We literally do just gotta jump over there. I thought we had to keep riding it all the way to the bottom, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, that is... that is electrical. I guess maybe we just gotta do an even bigger jump here? No, because it's still electrified over there. It wants to fling you off, so I'm not sure what exactly to do here. If I stay here on this side, yeah, you still slide off. Okay, so if we get on there, then we want to get on the tip. There we go. Okay, tip again. So you kind of just want to be walking the opposite way. Oh! Okay, so we got further. And this isn't anything I've had to do in the actual game yet, so... Nope. I just got lucky that first time around. Oh my god. Okay, he's there. Other side. Oop, don't fall off. Oop. Okay, stay on it, stay on it. Jump back on it. Oh, jeez, I almost had it there too. I'm determined now, people. Okay, that's good. Oop, almost lost it there. That's good. Still on it. Okay, we're still there. Oh! Hey, we made it. We saved one. Cool. So what color is this guy? Looks like another red one, but it's a different head. maybe different eyes and stuff. But regardless, we got to save a Yarny, which is always an important thing to do. Look at that. Double high five. Single high five. Greenway only gets one high five. It's like, main Yarny, yeah, dude, yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, no problem. Little friend, little helper, Yarny. So there you have it. That is Unravel 2. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think it's a great little game. There you go. And the ones you save hang out together right there. But yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with this game. I like that they added the challenges in there to really exploit like some of the physics stuff in the game, because the game does have really cool physics in it. And this one appears to have 2 more challenges we could actually get through. So it looks like 4 challenges per area. So probably 12 challenges altogether. But yeah, guys, that's Unravel 2. Like I said, just having a great time with it. I feel like it's a game, if you're a platforming fan, you kind of should play this series, because not only is it good, but it's one of the only platformers and one of the only video games out there that's trying to do, like, especially under a AAA scope, that they actually show during E3 press conferences, where they're trying to make the game sentimental and more family based and everything like that, which I think is I said it earlier, but I think it's really refreshing compared to a lot of the stuff that comes out nowadays. But regardless, great little game. Really liking my time with it, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out too. But there you go, everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, check me out on Twitch, and follow me on Twitter as well if you want to know more about my videos and everything that are coming out. But again, thank you for watching. GG, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.
GGRC.